Good morning, class 8. Welcome back to your biology classroom once again. After your exam, this is your first class, and I'm going to start chapter 3 Reproduction in Humans. So, look at your book. We know that plants reproduce to continue their species. Animals also reproduce for the same reason. Primitive organisms such as the hydra and flatworms reproduce asexually, involving one's parent only. The most advanced multicellular animals, including human beings, reproduce sexually, involving both parents. So actually, what is the basic difference? Basically, primitive organism reproduce asexually, whereas advanced multicellular organism like human body reproduce sexually, involving both parents. In this chapter, you will learn about reproduction in human beings and the various stages of growth and development in them. Sexual reproduction involves two organisms, male and female. The male and female sex cells or gametes fuse together to form a zygote, which develops into a new organism. So actually, what is sexual reproduction process? Sexual reproduction process, whereas two organisms, both male and female sex cell or gametes fuse together to form a zygote and which develops further into a new organism. Higher animals, including human beings, have distinct male and female sexes. The male organisms produce male gametes called sperms, while the female organism produce the female gametes called ova or ovum. The fusion of sperm and ovum is called fertilization. So fertilization is a biological process, whereas sperm fuse with ovum. A zygote is formed as a result of fertilization. So after fertilization, it turns into a single cell that is known as zygote. The fusion of sex cells may occur either outside or inside of the body of the female. When a sperm fuses with an ovum outside the female body, it is called external fertilization. So, whereas the fertilization process takes place outside of the female body, that is external fertilization, it is seen in the aquatic habitats. For example, in fishes and frogs. In mammals, birds, and reptiles, the fusion of takes place inside the body of female. This is called internal fertilization. So here is a little difference, that is external fertilization and internal fertilization. External means outside of the female body, whereas the fertilization takes place outside of the female body, that is external fertilization. It is only seen at just aquatic habitats. Same way, the fertilization process which actually takes place inside the female body, that is known as internal fertilization. It takes place in, in case of mammals, birds, and reptiles. Sexual reproduction in humans. Humans reproduce by sexual reproduction. Human males and females have different reproductive organs which produce different sex cells. Sperms in the males and egg or ovum in females. Internal fertilization takes place and a zygote is formed. So in case of human, sexual reproduction takes place. Obviously, it is internal fertilization process because this reproduction actually takes place inside the female body. That's why it is internal fertilization and form a single cell that is known as zygote. The zygote develops into a fully grown individual inside the body of the female and turn into embryo. Next, the organs of the male reproductive system. In the male, the reproductive system consists of a pair of testes, sperm duct, urethra, penis, and accessory glands. The male gametes are called sperms. Sperms are produced in the pair of special reproductive organ called testes. Look at the figure. that is testes. So basically sperm are produced by testes. Sperms are produced in a pair of special reproductive organ cell called testes. Testes are located outside the abdomen in a sac-like structure called scrotum. So testis actually it is located outside the male body into a sac-like structure. It is known as scrotum. The sperms travel through sperm duct or vas deferens to reach the urethra. The urethra is a tube through which urine passes. As the sperms pass through the sperm duct, secretion from the accessory glands are mixed with them. The mixture of the sperms and the secretion from the accessory glands is called semen. So when the sperm mixed with the accessory gland, it is known as semen. एक्सेसरी ग्लैंड से जो सिक्रेशन होता है उसके साथ जब स्पर्म मिक्स हो रहा है तब उस मिक्सर को हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे सीमेन एंड सीमेन इज ऑल्सो एक्सक्रीट थ्रू यूरेथ्रा द पेनिस इज द मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन it is through this organ sperms are discharges and deposit into the vagina of female body. In males, the penis is the organ used both for the discharge of urine and sperm. So look at the body. That is testes. Testes located outside the male body into a sac-like structure is known as scrotum. And that is urethra. So testes produce the sperm and sperm just after discharging from testes, it actually come into urethra and just discharges from the penis. Penis act as a common organ by the discharging of urine and sperm. When sperm attach with the secretion of the accessory gland, that is also known as semen. So student, look at another figure of the sperm, that is sperm head. This portion is also known as neck and it is tail. And this one is nucleus. So hope all of you understood. In the next class, I will discuss the most important portion. So for today, up to this portion.